2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. And tonight, we've got the Indiana Pacers playing against the Miami Heat here in Miami. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. The season is still so young, but Greg, how much do these teams know each other at this point of the year?
Kevin, you're still learning the new plays and terminology and possibly teammates. The first few weeks are huge for the chemistry and trust of the team. And the foundation, that's been set all season long.
Foster down low. Warning's there. 14 feet away. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
The pass to Barry. Banked in off the glass.
Really good decision from Jones that time. Excellent job finding the open teammates.
Out to the right wing. O'Neal against Grant, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. O'Neal passes to Harrington. Looks for O'Neal, gets it to him. 5 to shoot. Here's Strickland. And the three ball is good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Barry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Barry's got 5.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Strickland. O'Neal is screen on Jones. Strickland passes to O'Neal, and he makes that one.
And this is where O'Neal goes to work. The closer he's to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
Pass to Barry. Grant for 3. That shot missing, and Indiana will go the other way with it. They get a hand on it. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Now, here's Harrington. Passes it to Foster. Back to Harrington. Butler with the steal. Here's Jones. The baseline jumper goes down.
Quick, rapid-fire thinking from Jones right there. I like when he takes that shot with no hesitation.
Pass to O'Neal. From 12 feet out. It's hauled in by the Heat. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, and in that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it.
Here's our test. Kicks it to Foster. And there's the pass to O'Neal. Here's Strickland, defended by Jones. Goes up again, and Mourning sends it back.
How about the reach of Mourning? Very impressive and very long, too. An elite shot blocker. Does a good job timing his jump.
Here's Grant. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made. So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's O'Neal. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Some solid defense from Grant. Miami leading by 4. Here's Mourning. Those three-pointers off the mark. Pacers have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Right side Artest. Clock at 4. Here's O'Neal. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And the talent O'Neal has is evident, and the exact type of big man any team would love to have.
The Pacers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
It's good. Pacers trail by 4. Here's Strickland. Good D by Jones.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Pacers shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Here's Strickland. Pass to Harrington. Here's the 3. No good on that one. And the Heat going the other way now. Barry the pass to Mourning. And he banks in the layup.
Boy, the interior game of Mourning, really strong, solid. Excellent at getting quality shots in close.
It's stolen by Jones. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Three-pointer, Butler connects from three-point range. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Miami.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Here's Barry. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now, here is O'Neal. It's a 10-point game. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots.
O'Neal doing a nice job using his frame and strength to take the hit and still finish the shot.
And again, Miami with the triple.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. The Pacers making a switch here. Vendors check in. Pacers trail by 11. Here's Strickland. Last game out, he had 14. Passes to O'Neal. Over Ellis. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Barry the pass to Manning. Here's House. Ellis trying to free himself up. The shot by House is no good. And Indiana making a change here.
Personal foul. Second team foul. In for Indiana.
Indiana's gone 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. Stolen away. And it's the Heat on the break. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Driving in. Pass to Artest. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Jones checked in for the Pacers.
Substitution for the Pacers. Fred Jones.
The Heat leading by 11. Here's Barry. He's got 13. Here's Ellis. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Jones. There's the pass to Harrington. It's hauled in by Barry. Barry's got rebound number 5 here tonight. It's House outside. It's rebounded by Indiana. Artest's got 4 rebounds in this game. Got a piece of it. Here's Barry. Pass to Ellis. Over Bender. Great touch on the 16-footer. And the Heat lead by 15.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Miami's gone 4-7 from three-point range so far in the first. Good, nice job down low. Ellis has got 6.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Here's Crozier, coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. And the basket by Harrington.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
The shot's good from Barry.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Passes it to Best. Lets it go with the 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Now here's Jones. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
It's House outside. Now Harrington grabs the board. Pacers trail by 21. Pass to Crozier. A three-pointer off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
They grab their own miss. Here's Manning. The three-pointer, no good. Barry the pass to Ellis. Here's Manning. Fires the 3. Now the pass to House. Fires from deep. Pacers with the rebound. This, of course, their first chance to play Miami this season.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
Guys, they split the season series, and you know, there's always randomness to this game. The unpredictability of it. You win some, you lose some, but they certainly want to impose their talent level tonight.
To the paint, here's Jones. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Drills it from outside. 19 points for Big Daddy.
unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's our test. The Heat getting the bucket. Beyond the arc. No good. Shot missing. And Miami the other way now. Down low, Ellis. And it's slammed in by Ellis.
Really a terrific find there. And he notches the triple-double with that assist. He's just been everywhere tonight.
Inside, here's Jones. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Snatched up to the left side wing. Here's Manning. Out left to the wing. From the arc. And the Heat, another 3.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep. Always a valuable commodity in today's game.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Harrington. Lets a floater go. And so it's Miami. Rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And quite a position here for the Heat to be in. What do you guys think?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
Here's Barry. He's looking for Ellis and finds him. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
And that's what they have to do more of. They got a great look out of that possession.
Passes it to O'Neal. Here's Bender. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And Miami's shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Pacers shooting just 31% in the game. Pass to Barnes. It's rebounded by Manning. And so here is Miami. And that will be the third of 5 straight played at home. Good on the baseline, Jay. Ellis has got 4 points this quarter.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. The pass to Barnes. Floats one. It's hauled in by Barry. Barry's pass to Ellis. The 15-footer, and the Heat get another bucket right there.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Passes it to Foster. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Barry, he dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficient.
Here's Foster, and it's Foster finishing it off.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam, because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now, here is O'Neal. 26 points for him last game against Minnesota.
And 3 blocks on the game as well. I mean, he was going all out and making plays defensively.
Here's Barry. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Yep, it counts. Ellis has got 18 points in the game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no one. You're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Ellis with some nice D.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Greg, you know, the Western Conference has been dominant the past few seasons. How long do you see that going on?
Well, the Lakers and Spurs don't seem to be going away anytime soon. And Dallas is only getting better. The balance of power right now definitely leans to the West. And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's O'Neal. No good, unable to end this run. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Manning the pass to Barry. Here's Best. And it's off from three-point range. Best's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Barnes kicks to O'Neal. Pass to Strickland. It's hauled in by Barry. Barry's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Here's Manning, accurate with a jumper from the elbow. He has 5. Here's Strickland. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Foster, that's good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And the pass to Barry. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Now, here is O'Neal. He's got 8, and it's Miami with the rebound. Barry's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Best can't hit. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Pacers. Feeds to Foster. It's hauled in by Barry. Heat shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Best. Pacers with the rebound. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
And it was one of those games where it was just hard to get anything going. And you could see frustrations emerge.
And you know what? Even though it was a frustrating night shooting the ball, they found a way to get it done and pulled it out. And a win's a win, and that ultimately is all that matters. Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Here's Strickland. It's hauled in by the Heat. Manning's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside, House. Good on the three-point shot. House has got his first 3 points of the game.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Strickland passes to O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
What a nasty finish that was. O'Neal playing with a little attitude right now.
There's the drive. Shot's good from Barry. Barry's got 11 points in the quarter.
Just playing with poise and confidence, man. They continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Here's Strickland. Kicks it to O'Neal. Pass to Barnes. The tray. It's hauled in by Barry. Miami's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Ellis unable to get that one. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. And Big Daddy picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. James checked in for Ellis. And a change for the Pacers. Jones checked in for Barnes. Strickland passes to Foster. Over to the wing. Here's Strickland. Takes the 13-footer. It's hauled in by Barry.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here. The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Here's Strickland to the inside. And the jam by Jermaine O'Neal.
6'11", skilled, athletic. When Jermaine O'Neal puts it all together, we are going to see some monster games.
Here's Barry. And again, Miami with the triple.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Outside, Jones.
Substitution for the Pacers. Austin Crozier. Al Harrington.
Miami's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Here's Manning, and another assist for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Jones looking for an opening. Down low. Here's Harrington. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Here's Barry. Good, and the assist goes to James. And that's 36 points for Big Daddy.
How about the range on that jump shot? I love seeing this guy when he's in form.
Knocked loose. Pass to Crozier. Artest with the ball. He's coming off a 10-point game against Minnesota.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around, just his effort level was off the charts.
Pass to House.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
The Heat shooting their first free throws of the night.
Eddie House at the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe. Indiana's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. James against Jones. The pass to Artest. Right wing. Shot clock at 5. Kept alive. Here's O'Neal. Second chance shot. The shot missing. Miami's gone 4-7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. To the paint. And another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Looking to end the run. Jones, no luck. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And defenses know what O'Neal can do with the rock all over him that time.
The Pacers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. O'Neal hits them both. 1:49 left to play here in the half. Pass to Manning. From the wing. They get the rebound. Passes it to Best. This one for 3. Rebound by Ron Artest. Artest's got 6 rebounds here tonight. O'Neal against James. Pass to Artest. 3-pointer. A shot off that time. And it's Miami the other way. Here's Barry. He's got 36. Now, here's Harrington. He kicks to Jones. Artest on the wing. Back to Jones. Here's Crozier. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now, here is O'Neal. 14 points for him. It's blocked. Here's Barry. Outside, House. The rebound by Crozier.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of... wide open look.
O'Neal inside. It's rebounded by Manning. Manning's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play. The board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness.
Hard work on the offensive glass always does that. I mean, his fans will remember the dunk, but the coaches love the rebound.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Finished the season last year around 80% from the stripe.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
Here's Jones. Over Jones. On the basket by Jones.
Jones has such a smooth jumper, and he's a really good shooter.
And so it's Miami holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. It's been a clinic out there by Big Daddy.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Outside, Jones fires the 3. And again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Here's Strickland, defended by Jones. Shot's good by Strickland. Strickland's got his second bucket tonight.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And Indiana shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Now O'Neal. The pass to Strickland. It's good. Strickland's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
Now, here is our test. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Barry. Three-pointer. Connects again from distance. Barry's his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Pass to O'Neal. Can't cash in from close range. The Heat have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Another possession, another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Inside, here's Artest, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Artest's got his first bucket of the night.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Here's Barry. And again, Miami with the triple.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Now, here is Artest. Passes it to O'Neal. Puts it up from 12. The shot will not fall. Some solid defense from Butler. For Miami, they've gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the field here in the third, coming out of the break very hot. And the Heat, another three.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Here's Strickland, defended by Jones. Foster is screen on Jones. Outside for Harrington. And again, unable to change momentum here. He'd have gone an unbelievable 8 of 8 shooting since halftime. Must have been some kind of pep talk in that locker room. Shots good by Butler.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them well.
So it's the Pacers now, following the three from Caron Butler. Harrington, the pass to Strickland. Just 5 on the clock. Foster is screen on Jones. Here's Strickland. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And so it's Indiana with it. The Heat getting the bucket. Kicks to O'Neal. From 11 feet away, it's hauled in by Barry. Heat shooting an incredible 64% from the field in this game. To the middle, here's Grant, and the Heat get another bucket right there.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Mourning passes to Butler. Over O'Neal. And another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that, a team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Here's Barry. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And the dunk by Grant.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Strickland after the Heat pick up 2. Clock at 6. O'Neal a screen on Jones. Strickland passes to O'Neal. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Jones. Fires for 3. And another assist for him. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Pass to Strickland. Knocks it loose. And here's our test. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession.
The ball goes to Indiana.
The Pacers making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Crozier. He's guarded by Mourning. Good work there as it goes. Crozier's got his first basket of the night.
Boy, really nice job to take what the defense was giving him there.
Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simple.
The Pacers making a change here. Jones is checked in.
Substitution for the Pacers. Fred Jones.
On the wing, Jones. Barnes outside. Dishes to Harrington. 4 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Barry. And for the Heat, their shooting has been brilliant in this game. 67% from the floor. He feeds it to Grant. Outside Butler. Back to Grant. Barry the pass to Mourning. Over Crozier. Mourning can't make it work.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And it's Miami's ball. Here's Barry. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 4th assist in this one.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul.
And the Pacers with possession here. The feed to Barnes.
Clever, crafty defense. He saw that pass coming before it was even made.
Now the pass to Butler. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Grant for 3. Offensive rebound. The kick outside to Butler. Out to the wing. There's the triple. Pass to Barry. Jones from outside. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
And Jones is known to be a deadly three-point shooter. A beautiful shooting motion there on those triples.
And that one's good. Barnes.
You know, he doesn't have the quickness of some guys, but he does see everything, including that opening.
Here's Barry. He takes it in. Yet another bucket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
The Pacers have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. To the paint. Here's Crozier. Lays it up off the glass. Crozier's got his 2nd basket of the night. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Miami. Here's Barry. And again for 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Barnes with it. Passes to Harrington. Stolen by Grant. An even 3-on-3 break. Jones for three. Kicks it out to Grant. Pass to Jones. And he's good on the three ball. Jones has got 20 points.
Extremely capable of big nights. Eddie Jones is your ideal two-guard. Can step up and handle the heavier workload.
And Crozier gets it to go.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Here's Butler, and it's Miami with another.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
1:49 left in the third quarter. Barnes looking around. Nice move. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Alonzo Mourning. Pacers have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. And the first one drops. Whitehead's checked in for Al Harrington. Both shots good from the stripe. 1:41 left here in the third quarter. Down low, here's Butler. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Barnes outside. Another steal. To the inside. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Tipped away. And it's the Heat on the break. All going up court. And it's Butler with the jam.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
Now here's Jones. Wilson, he's checked in for Indiana.
Miami ball. Substitution for the Pacers. Wilson.
The Heat shooting has been brilliant in this game. 67% from the floor. Barry, the pass to Mourning. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Mourning's got 9 points.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated, in stride.
Jones against Wilson. And he drives in. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Eddie Jones on the wing. Nailed from three-point land. Jones has got 23 points.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
Wilson inside, defended by Jones. To the right side. The pass to Bender. He kicks it to Jones. Here's Crozier. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And so it's the Miami Heat enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. Their defense has been active and effective. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Wilson against Jones. And there's the call on Jones. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Outside Harper. And Jones pulls it down. And Miami has possession. Grant, right side. Pacers with the rebound. Now here's Wilson. Jones, no one around him. No good on the 3.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
The Pacers shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. Wilson against Jones. From downtown. Jones, no luck. And for the Heat, they're shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. From deep. And again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Wilson the pass to Harper. Excellent D that time from Jones. He'd have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Eaton. He's guarded by Mourning. Eaton misses.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
Jones, the pass to Mourning. Eaton grabs the miss. Indiana's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Wilson uses the glass to finish the layup. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Shot's good from Barry.
Really like the pass from Mourning right there. I mean, this is what being a team player is all about.
For Indiana, they've gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the 4th quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Jones against Wilson. Mourning with some nice D. Now the Heat with it. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Barry the pass to Butler, and the layup's good off the glass. Butler's got 25 points in the game.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Now here's Harper. To the inside. Eaton misses.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
And the dunk by Grant.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away. Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Pass to Barry. Lets the 3 fly. The 3. Good. That's another bucket. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Now Wilson. Here's the floater. It's hauled in by Barry. Miami's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Passes it to Mourning from the baseline. And it's Miami with another.
Understands when he should take the mid-range J. Alonzo Mourning, very impressive stroke for a big guy.
Wilson against Jones. A floater. The shot by Wilson, no good. The Heat have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth, 8 of 12. Butler from outside. And another assist for him. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Jones against Wilson. And just miss after miss right now. Miami's gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. Butler from outside. And the Heat, another three.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Offensive rebound. And so Grant will bring it up for the Heat. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Takes the three. Caron Butler again from deep. Butler's got 11 points in the quarter.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. Just in a groove now, and that tray has been deadly.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Eaton. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 5. Indiana again missing.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Now here's Wilson. Tries it from 9. Here's Eaton. He's covered by Grant. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Substitution on the court.
And Miami shooting a magnificent 69% in this game. Back to Jones. Lets it go from deep. And the Heat, another three.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And the Pacers with possession here, following the three by Miami. Here's O'Neal. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing, but they don't want to chance that again.
Now here's Barnes. He's guarded closely. O'Neal passes to Harrington. No good from outside.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Grant, that's good.
It's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Swiped away. Jones, no one around him. And again, Miami with the triple.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
Barnes. And so Indiana again turning it over. Here's Jones. Mourning inside. Foster on him. And the shot goes in. Mourning's got 11 points in the quarter.
And, you know, we certainly know Mourning is capable of this. Once he gets going now, he can catch fire.
Timeout called the Pacers.
Substitution on the court.
And here are the Pacers now. Here's Jones. There's the pass to O'Neal. No good again that time. James outside. Jacks up a three. Cans it from downtown.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
And here is Barnes. O'Neal is screen on James. Here's Barnes. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul, second team foul.
That's good from Barnes.
Shooting for Indiana. Barnes at the line for two.
And he makes both free throws. And for the Heat, they're shooting an unreal 70% from the field, making a mockery of this defense.
And since the break, he's just been money from beyond. When he's this hot, the green light just doesn't seem to get any greener.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers.
HoodStyle call. Travis Best. First personal foul, third team foul.
Barnes outside. Back to Jones. Miami grabs the miss. Manning's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Pass to Barry. To the middle. Here's Best. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Miami foul call. Travis Best. Second personal foul, fourth team foul.
Jones dishes to Harrington. Back to Jones. From past the arc. No good there.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Here's Barry. Here's Best. Off target from three-point range. And Indiana shooting 27%. The offense is just embarrassing themselves.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
And Miami shooting an unbelievable 70%. You won't see a performance like this too often. Here's Barry. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Barry's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big-time mistake.
Now, here's Harrington. Barnes left side. Here's Foster. And they get it back. Jones in the post. Again, the miss by Jones. Jones has gone 3 of 10 shooting so far, only 30%.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance
For the Heat.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And in what should be an exciting 4-game season series between these two teams, they have to feel great about taking this first one against the Pacers.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Big Daddy.
He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double?
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Now here's Barnes. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock to end the run. And O'Neal finishes inside. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Indiana. The 3 from Barnes misses. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.